Hi, good day, good evening, and happy new month. I am so happy to be part of this month, and I am very, very sure you guys are all happy as well. So, moving on to what we have on our agenda for today, I want to talk about something that it's not a controversial topic. It is just something to encourage you because I feel like this is going to speak to someone out there. This is going to touch your heart. Would I say touch your heart? No, that's not the right word. This is going to encourage someone basically out there, someone that maybe has been contemplating on doing that thing, taking up that bold step, but you've been contemplating on it. But this is the topic. The topic is start small, think big. You can start small and still think big, right? Starting small would not limit your thinking, right? It will not limit your vision. It should not even limit your vision. And why I say so is because it is from most times when you do not have the resources, because many of us who wish to start a particular thing, we start it when we want to start it are usually when maybe we do not have enough resources or enough encouragement or enough people around us to push us to do it. But that doesn't mean you will not take that big step in pursuing that thing, whether it's a career, whether it's a vocational training, whatever it is. Please ensure you do start, whether and no matter how small it is, start. Because I remember quite well when I really wanted to do my podcasting. Okay, before I started my podcast shows, I knew a year earlier, or would I say 2 years earlier, that I was going to do a podcast. But trust me, guys, I kept procrastinating until I finally got a push. And what was my reason for procrastinating? It's very simple, because I do not have the resources. Oh, because I and it's so bad. It was so bad for me because it's not just not having the resources. I didn't know how to start. It's one thing to have the resources, but you know how to start. It's another thing to not have the resources, you don't know how to start. Or it's another thing itself to even have the resources, but you do not know how to start. So my own case was I didn't have enough resources. In fact, I didn't have no resources. I didn't have any resources rather, and I didn't know how to start. So it means simply that if I had the resources, not knowing how to start would have still delayed me. So I kept pushing it until finally, someone very special in my life, I won't mention the name now, pushed me one day, said, today, whether you like it or not, if I let the hell break loose today, you are recording a podcast. And I was like, really? And I recorded my first podcast, and it was really good. I shared it with some of my friends, some of my mentors around me, and they were like, damn, this podcast is so beautiful, you can do it. And I'm like, really? So I kept moving on, and so far I've experienced growth. I have really experienced growth, and I'm grateful that I started that time, because if I hadn't started that time, I'm telling you the truth, I am very, very sure, absolutely sure, more than 100% sure that I wouldn't have started this podcast show. That's the honest truth. And I noticed that aside from growth in knowing how to go about it better, I also noticed growth in resources. I mean, okay, before I didn't have light setup. Now I have a light setup, even though small, but we are getting there. And now I have a mic, and now I have so many things that I never had when I started, and I am still trusting, because there's a picture of my podcast setup that I have in my mind, which I have not gotten yet, which I am very, very sure that as time goes on, I'm going to get all of that. But what I'm just trying to encourage you guys today is ensure you do start small. You can still be thinking big. Now you can learn from my story, because I started small, but I still have a particular picture in mind of how I want my podcast setup to be. Yes, I've not gotten there yet, but I still have that picture in mind, and with time, I'm very, very sure, because I still have that vision in my mind, I would achieve it. So that is it. You could start small, but do not allow your starting small limit your vision. Do not allow it kill your vision, but ensure you start. So I want to encourage you. I want to urge you, brothers and sisters, wherever it is you're listening to me from, you see that particular thing that you want to start, that you have been procrastinating because of one or two challenges or one or two limitations. I am urging you today. This is new month. This is the 1st of August 2025, and we all know that I don't think there's anybody that started this year without a goal in mind. Even the little children, even small children that you think they don't have goal, they don't have anything to worry about life. Trust me, they have goals. So you, that brother, you, that sister, whatever it is that is that goal you put in your heart to achieve this year, I want you to start it. If you've not started embarking on it, before now, I would love to encourage you this moment to start it, embark on that thing. And if you've started it already and you're not experiencing growth as you must have envisioned, please do not give up, do not relent, rather keep pushing further. And trust me, at the end of the day, you will come back to this show to share your testimony. Don't mind me, guys. But basically, I love you guys. I love you guys so, so, so much. And I want to see every one of my audience, every one of my listeners grow. And I would love to hear your own story. I would love to hear your own feedback. Thank you so much. You have a lovely month. So, guys, for those of you that do not know the latest update about my life, I thought it wise to share it with you guys because you guys are my audience, you guys are my fans, and I care so much about you guys. So I want to just inform you guys that okay, this your beautiful podcaster right here finally said yes to a man, and for one or two reasons I may not be, and for this reason rather, I may not be online. I may be offline for a little while. Yes, but I truly promise to be back because of course, I would have to get myself engaged in the preparations for the wedding that is coming up. And trust me guys, I know you guys would love to continually see my face here, but trust me guys, it's not going to be easy for me. So I would love you guys patience, I would love you guys cooperation and understanding, and I would really really love to come back. In fact, I will be so eager to come back on this space. Thank you so much guys, and see you when I see you.